Davey. I'm awesome. And welcome to the Comic Corner, where you guys make comments on my videos and I respond every week. And in between responding to your comments, with your fat friends there are no seesaws, only catapults. So kicking it off this week with last week's Comic Corner, the Sentinella Corner. Joshua Martinez kicked it off, and then at the end of it got mad because I called him out for doing the same joke literally over and over and over and over and over again. So he changed his name to Toki Stormwolf and commented, "The Tudors was great, wasn't it? Yes, it is a great show. Not historically accurate, but really good." Then Joshua Martinez, Toki Stormwolf commented, "Princess is a princess, Well, takes one to know one, doesn't it? Still waiting for my slipper." Then Toki Stormwolf commented, "What woman would give consent to being beaten? Someone who's into that?" Then Toki Stormwolf commented, "I think that Camel's Law is referring to the cigarettes. Oh, so I can take Marlboros onto the highway. Good to know." Then Toki Stormwolf commented, "Ruskies was pretty good. A young child star named Joaquin Phoenix starred in it. Wonder if that guy went on to do anything else. Few things." Then Toki Stormwolf replied to himself, "Good movie. I'm gonna look for it and check it out when I can." Then Toki Stormwolf commented, "Greetings and salutations, my friend. As subscriber number 364, whom has never met you before and lives far away in Kattegat, Norway, I commend you. Brilliant comments indeed. Your brother is quite the humorous fellow, I must insist." I've never said that Josh isn't funny. He is funny, just not when all he's doing is quoting song lyrics. Then Paul Jetto commented, "I would love a Clue Against Humanity, but I would love a horror movies against humanity." I think you're onto something here. I mean, heck, all the Against Humanity things we've got. Friends Against Humanity, Star Wars Against Humanity. I've heard of Game of Thrones Against Humanity. Why not horror films against humanity? But let's get all horror films. Let's not go like Friday the 13th Against Humanity, Freddy versus Humanity, Michael Myers versus Humanity, Kazam versus Humanity. Just put all those scary movies into one. Then Paul Jetto commented, "He overanalyzed it, but he does have a point. Lol." Yeah, I guess. Then Paul Jetto commented, "I played D&D with my friends. Did your brother play D&D? Yes, we both did. Mostly around the high school age. When we got into our adult years, less and less, to the point that I personally haven't played, oh good lord, probably in 15 years, I think, was the last time I played, and even that was the first time in several years. You'd have to ask him. I don't know how long it's been since he has. But I did used to play, and I had a lot of fun. When I first got into it, I'd go to comic book shops and whatnot and play D&D with whoever was there. But I got to the point I didn't like to do that, because some people take that game way too seriously. It is a game. For example, one guy got really mad because I was playing a man-bird rogue character, and he didn't think he should sound like Steven Seagal. My colorblind friend insists that all apples are yellow. I was like, dude, that's bananas. Then going back to a slightly older Davy's Awesome Movies, my Davy's Awesome Movies review of Kickboxer 4: The Aggressor. New commenter BJ Morgan commented, "You're right about a lot of things, and really jogged my memory from when I saw this movie years ago. 1. Why would the DEA need Sloane's help to get Tong Po? As useless as his goons and henchmen are, they should have no problem getting past them. They get their asses kicked by everybody. 2. I thought when I initially saw it, wouldn't Tong Po still recognize him? It's not like Tong Po had sideswiped his car 10 years ago. They have a blood feud that involved members of Sloane's family. Just throwing on a pair of sunglasses and using a fake name shouldn't be enough to avoid detection. 3. I wish they would have given a little more backstory on some of the characters they wanted us to care about. For example, Michelle Kransnow's character, Megan. Where is she from? Why is she going to the tournament? Or why does Megan get a chance to re-enter the tournament after losing her qualifying match? Did none of the other people that lost ask for a second chance?" I could go on and on about the stuff from this movie. This was an entertaining review. Thumbs up. Thank you. And yes, the movie itself made no sense. It was obviously a script that was punched up over the weekend. My wife insisted that I take up boxing and call her Adrian. We're going through a rocky phase. Then on my Davy's Awesome Stories public bathroom annoyance, Nikki B. Jammin commented, 100. Then Nikki B. Jammin commented, I've walked in them before and I couldn't run out, escape in time. It was too late. I am already vomiting. So if I leave the restroom, I'll vomit in front of everybody in the store. So I have to stay there. I'm basically trapped until my stomach is empty. Trapped as soon as the smell hits me. People think I'm dramatic at that point. I want to lure them in there and then run out and lock them in and see how they feel. Who is dramatic now? You know, I've never vomited in a public bathroom, but, not gonna lie, I've come very close. Then Toki Stormwolf commented, as a Viking, public bathrooms are so annoying. By the way, sir, I find your channel stupendously marvelous. Marvelous, good sir. It's good to know, Josh. Then Toki Stormwolf commented, not a comment. Then why is it there? And then we're getting through the J-Spud comment early this week. I assure you, sir, public bathrooms are no laughing matter. When I go to temple, I make sure to pack the proper cleanliness essentials and protection against vermin. Those roaches can be hazardous indeed. I slipped on amniotic fluid that had been expelled from the prenatal regions of some inconsiderate matron-to-be and lost consciousness real fast. When I woke up, I could swear the wall dwellers from Joe's apartment were having a sacrificial ritual with my person. The leader of these nightmarish nuclear fallout survivors was perched on my chest chanting, Kalima! Quite menacingly. Those were bad times. Too bad they didn't pull out your heart. Nam Shivai. Paul Jetto replied to this. Okay, this made me laugh. Then Paul Jetto commented, my last job taught me that women's bathrooms are just so bad. I did an entire video on the fact that women's bathrooms are usually way worse than men's. Like 99 times out of 100, the women's bathroom is way more disgusting. One tectonic plate bumped into the other and said, I'm sorry, my fault.
Sorry.
I know, that joke got you shook. Then on my Davies Awesome Wrestling, where I reviewed Impact Wrestling's Rebellion 2023, Toki Stormwolf commented, bravo, good review indeed. It is sad that your brother has decided not to comment anymore. Here perhaps are some brother jokes to lighten the mood. My brother passed away in a horrible accident today. Cop, do you mind identifying the body? I have to warn you, the body was hacked up. Me. Yes, that's my brother Reese. Cop, you sure? Me. Those are Reese's pieces. I once told someone I had a half-brother. They said, oh, different mother or different father? And I said, neither. There was a shark attack. I had to take my brother to the hospital after a hornet landed on his face, and it swelled up massively. It didn't sting him or anything. I was just a little too late with the shovel. My brother and I got so bored we started throwing spice jars at each other. Then time really flew. My brother, uncle, and cousin came to my family reunion in Alabama. To keep things simple, I call him Dad. I caught my little brother sniffing my girlfriend's undergarments. I didn't have the nerve to tell him I wore them all week. Then Jay McCool commented, you hit the nail on the head. Impact has some great wrestlers, but its show itself is all over the place. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's a train wreck. It's hard to watch. I'll give you that. It is hard to watch sometimes. But, like I've said, they are improving. Slowly. I gave all my dead batteries away. Free of charge. Then on this week's Davies Awesome Movies, where I reviewed Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare, Nikki B. Jammin commented, yeah, they got a little bit lame after the fourth one, but the third one, Dream Warriors, was straight up slamming when it came out on VHS. Still is by comparison of today. Into the fire, I'm falling. Toki Stormwolf replied to him. The first goat says, this film is pretty good. And the other one replies, yeah, it's okay, but the book was better.
That's funny.
I told my kids that at their age, I had watched VHS tapes on school safety. And they said, what's school safety? My grandma has tremors and it's really hard to watch. Because it's on VHS and I have a Blu-ray. Nikki B. Jammin replied to this. That's pretty good, lol. As far as your comment, yeah, Dream Warriors was my favorite. But people saying that the sixth was the worst, not even close. Then Nikki B. Jammin commented, I didn't know about all that. It might have been a little bit if it went with the original. The fourth one opened up the cartoony floodgate. Yeah, that was where they started the whole comedy stuff. And then by this one, it got just way too much. Then Nikki B. Jammin commented, we want everybody to have what we had in A New Time. Movies today suck balls. I can take the cheesiest movie from back in the day, and it is way better than a multi-million-dollar movie today. It truly was a magical time. I want to take it back. I want to take it all back, like Mouth in the Goonies. Our dreams, you know what I'm saying, though? My dreams, but our dreams. Kids today need better dreams. They need better entertainment, better music, awesome music videos, awesome movies, awesome television shows. Davey is awesome. They need to stop following formulas trying to force feed us. Just be free like we used to be. Let the children sing and dance. Ugly Kid Joe, America's least wanted album. I agree, I'm not a big fan of a lot of the movies that come out today. Because mostly it's either the same recycled garbage, or it's just a bunch of CGI, basically all sizzle, no steak, or a combination of that. And then when you do get a movie with a really good, really compelling story, people crap on it. Then Toki Stormwolf commented, I cannot say I am familiar with these films, old sport. Here in Norway, we don't have a Nightmare on Elm Street. At least I don't think we do. But I dare say this looks like a fine movie. Fine movie indeed, Governor. Are you pretending to be from Norway or England? And they do have a Nightmare on Elm Street in Norway. And you know all about this movie. You were the one that got me to sit down and watch it when I was 9 years old, causing me to have nightmares that night, which you got in trouble for. So at least that story has a good ending. Then Paul Jetto commented, this one was so different from the rest that it was just crazy. Yeah, like I said, they went way too cartoony with this one. Then Jay McCool commented, so this is the last one? Just like Friday the 13th Part 4, the final chapter? Or Saw, the final chapter? Or Ric Flair's last match? Yeah, just like all those. You know what the German word for bra is? Stop from flopping. Then, on an older Davies Awesome Movies, a couple years old, my Davies Awesome Movies review of Wagons East. Nikki B. Jammin commented, "Aw man, killer movie. You do some really good ones. Thank you." And it is a killer movie. I love this movie. It's sad to me that it didn't get better play. Happy Valentine's Day. My wife poked me in the eyes, so I stopped seeing her for a while. Then the final comment this week on a slightly older Davies Awesome Wrestling, my Davies Awesome Wrestling of the top 11 women's championships. Jay McCool commented, "I'm on your most recent built video to ask. What do you think of the brand new WWE World Heavyweight Championship?" Okay, first of all, I woke up this morning and my phone had blown up. I had a text message. I had several Facebook Messenger notifications. I had this notification. I even had a Twitter notification, which is funny because I don't really interact much with people on Twitter. I only go on there to promote my videos. But all of them telling me about and wanting to know my opinion on the new WWE World Heavyweight Championship that was unveiled on Raw the previous night. And now if it sounds like I'm complaining, I'm not. I do love the interaction right now. I'm fine with my notifications blowing up about this. Mostly it was from my friends, but there were a few people that I've never met before. They only know me through this channel, and that's really cool. It's like I actually have fans. As far as what I think of the new WWE World Heavyweight Championship, I actually really like it. I think it's beautiful. Not perfect, but beautiful. I like the throwback look of the big gold belt, but updated. I like that on the belt, if you look on the main plate, at the top there is an eagle. On the sides and on the bottom there's lions. I love it. I love the floral pattern. I love the contrasting black paint with the gold and nickel. Only things I really criticize about it right now, I'm not big on the side plates. I know it's their thing, but I was kind of hoping they would start phasing out the custom side plate thing because I'm kind of over it. I haven't gotten to see the entire strap yet, so I'm hoping they're phasing out the Velcro and putting buttons back because I hate the Velcro. I know some people are like, why do I care so much? Because it's an eyesore. When somebody's holding up the belt and I see the Velcro, it's horrible looking. It's like having a beautiful painting of a beautiful apple orchard, but at the corner you have a rotten apple core that somebody was eating and tossed there. You can't stop looking at the apple core despite all the beauty. That's how I feel about Velcro on the belts. as far as why the championship is there, because they're about to do the brand split again, and they've announced that Roman Reigns, whatever show he's on, he's going to stay the champion, and the other show is going to get this one, and they're going to crown that champion at Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia. I'm glad that they're going to have 2 world titles again, but I'm not crazy about the fact that it kind of feels like they're just giving somebody a consolation prize with this belt. And if they give it to Cody Rhodes, it's really going to feel like a consolation prize. It's basically just a way to get around the fact that we're tired of Roman Reigns as champion. Instead of taking the title off of him, we're just going to make a new belt. And I don't like that. But the design of the belt itself, it's easily the best looking WWE championship to come out in a long time. People said I would never get over my Phil Collins obsession. But take a look at me now. So there you have it. That's the Comic Corner this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications when I post new videos, and leave a comment of your own to be in next week's Comic Corner. Love you guys.